Hello and welcome. Say hello in chat.
Hello, and welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. My name is Unchallenged. Today, we're going to be playing on our... Oh, I thought I was level 46. We're playing on our level 47 Priest today. We must have hit level 47. So let me go ahead and update my title here. 47. I don't think I'll hit level 48 today, but we shall see. So let me everything right there. Yep, there we go. Got there we go. Okay, we are getting ready to get logged in today. We're leveling on our level 47 priest. We're going to be completing Feralas. Yesterday we went down into Tunaris, did the first portion of like the pirates, the wastewater bandits, and then some miscellaneous things before moving on to Feralas, where we completed the island quest on the west side of the map, and then took out the cave monster, which was super packed with a ton of mobs in there, but we made it out safely. In today's episode, we're going to be completing the island, or not the island, but the mainland portion of Feralas, and seeing how much of it we can complete today during the stream, and we'll go on from there. You know, we'll see how far we can get in today's adventure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get buffed up here, and we'll go ahead and kind of go over what we're going to be doing. If you guys have any comments or questions for me, definitely let me know in the chat at any time, like any questions, any comments. Otherwise, I do appreciate everyone who's tuning in. I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. YouTube is my primary platform that I enjoy because I can stream there. All my VODs are there 24/7, so if there's any time you want to go back to the beginning of the leveling process at level 1, you guys can check out those videos on YouTube. I also have 3 other series from 1 to 60 on Hardcore. I have a Paladin, a Hunter, and a Druid, so check those out as well. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, down below in the description, I do have some goodies. You guys can get $5 by signing up for Venmo or Cash App, up to $325 for signing up for SoFi Money. Plus, it's a high yield savings account, so you get 3.8% APY. And there's a link down there for SoFi investing. So if you do want to get started investing, when the stock market is down right now, you put in $25, you then get $25 for signing up for the account. Right, so you get $50 to get started in your investment journey. And there you go, there's the spiel. Now, we're going to go ahead and begin today's episode by getting onto the boat. Now, if you have to sell anything, make sure you sell items before you get on the boat. But for the most part, we don't have a whole lot of things on us. We do have 16 quests in our quest log, and we're going to head over to the coast. You see that there's a ton of quests to complete on the mainland. There's the Yetis, there's the Ogres, there's the, what are they called here, like the Herbergs? No, they're like evil druids, they're evil Taurens. You got Ogres up in that northern area up here as well. We got some Screechers, so some Serpents. We'll probably do these over here out south of Diamond. And then we got Yetis to complete. So, yeah, that's what's on the agenda today. I got my tea handy here. Go ahead and post. I'm live. Oops. Streaming and YouTube. Yep, that is true. Are streaming on YouTube. That is correct. Post. Here. Live now. Hardcore.
Strength and honor.
Edit server profile. Gaming. Hey, we arrived. Save that. Okay. Let's go ahead and skedazzle off the boat. Okay, now we're not going to do anything here on the docks just yet. These kind of guys, they're not bad. But we're going to keep moving. Arrow down below. First thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do the Screecher quest. We're going to head up this hill right here, make our way to the right, as we say, kind of south of Dire Mall. And that's where we're kind of going to start. I do see a couple groups. It looks like people are looking for Zolzgef. So, looks like there's a hunter. There's 2 hunters looking for Zgef. Yeah. I don't care much for Zgef right now. Pop over. Save. Okay, so up here on the left-hand side, you're going to see this rogue veil screechers. There's a few of them around this little area right here. We're going to go ahead and just take out 3. This is a really easy quest. And we're going to use this rainbow thing on them. Oh, and they silence. So if you are a caster... Wow, okay. So one thing to note, that they have a cooldown. That's where I get silence here. I did get that power word shield off. So this is something I will have to... I think I'm gonna get silence here. After getting silence. Okay, so as a note, I have to use quite a bit of damage up front and dot them. Oh, I skinned it. Don't skin it. We did all that trouble just to skin the mob, and we're not supposed to do that. Okay, so when we go into combat with those guys, we want to go ahead and use a power word shield first, and then get them dotted up as much as we can. Because they do a complete silence. It's not just a tiny silence, and these guys would actually kill me. If I pulled too much on me, I would be I'd be in a bit of a pickle, right? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna repower word shield. Let my let this weakened soul go down a bit. Because what's gonna happen is when I pull this, it's going to silence me at first, but I want to have that cooldown. There we go. Oh, I didn't get my dot off. It's fine. So we're no longer silenced. So we're just putting power word shields on between our silences. up or not. But this one went a lot easier than the last one. And now we're not going to loot it. We're just going to go ahead and use this bramble on it. And then we can talk to this thing and we collect its soul. Okay, we're going to go ahead. There's a few more along the road here. We're going to go ahead and keep moving a bit more. Yeah, right now we're working on Screecher Spirits. This is one that we picked up in Tanaris at the Steam Weedle.
Hail to the night!
Should be one back here. Right there, okay? Go ahead and pop up that. Move into rain. And fire. Damn. AR, power word shield off. Went ahead and reapplied power word pain and power word shield. And kind of taking these guys out slowly. Level 26 died in the parents to the invaders. That's a really high level. He died at level 26 for level 17. He was probably doing that banner quest. I did it again. I skinned it. I could have finished my quest already. Yet here I am. Not thinking about it. Okay, now I have to actively think about what I'm doing. Because obviously, it's not working out for me. I'm not thinking about it. I don't know if these guys patrol this far south. I got to be super cautious here. We're going to go ahead and get in range. Open up with our Holy Fire Spike. Try and get this power word pain. I don't think we got the smite in. Shadow word pain. Not. I think these guys are respawning over here. I think that's probably okay. Slowly whittling this guy down here. And there we go. We're gonna loot it and use the bramble. And talk to the spirit. And go. We need one more. Which there's one across the street, which is not so close to the elites. Right there, yeah, I see it. Bubble. I think I might not even bother with smite unless I get an instant, which I did. I'm just gonna go ahead and Holy Fire. I think I got an instant smite. There we go. Powerful shield and another shadow word pain. They continue wanding. They need one more for ZF. They need a healer. No. Don't skin it. And complete. Okay. At this point, we're going to head back west towards the coast, and we're going to go turn in a quest called the Missing Courier. right here. We got this one on the docks.
Yes!
We're just gonna head on west towards the coast. There's a little section here where we'll be able to kind of jump down of right here. Whoops, it is not where I fell, but it could have been like one more to that, one more to the right. Be cautious through here. Like we said, these guys are a little bit higher level, so most of them are 47, 48.
Strength and honor.
They're kind of close to our level, right? If you're not slow and steady, this should be a lot easier for you guys. I'm slow and steady, so I've kind of staggered my leveling quite a bit, right? I have 50% of my experience being cut in half when fighting mobs. Oh look, there's a screecher right there. So all we're doing right now, heading out towards the coast down here. And in the water, over this way, there should be a little boat. We can kind of make it down here fairly easy without aggroing anything. I don't know if we'll have to fight a mob or not. Get close to the boat. We may have to. We'll see once we arrive. It does look like it's here and here. The water here. Go ahead and dip in the water. Okay, there it is right there. So I may not have to fight this guy, just to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the sea elemental. Just to be, I don't wanna almost be looting it, get aggro and start getting blasted in the water, right? Right now I control the situation. Am I opening on him first? There we go. Now, we just enter the water right here. And we go down. Ah, there it is. Right here. Okay. We loot it, we turn in the missing courier. We go ahead and accept the quest called Boat Wreckage. Okie doke, go ahead and get fully mounted up. And at this point, you can take the boat back to Feathermoon, or you can hearth. It's your choice. We're gonna hearth actually. Let's go ahead and hearth. We're gonna go hearth. 28. Read it in my notes that I'm hearthing instead. 20. Oh, the reason I didn't hearth, because normally if I had been playing this like straight through, I wouldn't have my hearthstone up right now. So if you don't have a hearthstone up, then just go ahead and take the boat back across. Otherwise, if you are able to hearth, then go ahead and hearth back here. We're gonna head upstairs to this building and turn in the quest called Boat Wreckage, and accept a quest called A Knife Revealed. Okay. Go ahead and jump down, head into the tower. And we're gonna go to the very top of this tower right here. No! Don't do what I did. All the way up to the top of this tower. And we're gonna go ahead and turn the quest in called A Knife Revealed and pick up Psychedemic Reading. Knife Revealed. And wait a few seconds here. He's gonna focus his energies on blah 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 blah. And we're gonna go ahead and talk to him and pick up psychometric reading.
Farewell.
There we go. If you need to sell anything, you can sell to him right now as well. Okay. Now that we got that quest, now we can go back. Go ahead and get mounted up. Dive off the back hardcore because you won't take any fall damage. And then head back into that building, back upstairs. And now we're going to turn the psychometric reading in and get the wood paw. So the reason we did this right now is because when we turn this quest in and get the wood paw knolls, boom, we're going to get a quest over here. In the same area that we're going to be doing this other quest, see that? We're going to have to turn in this quest. So that's kind of why we did this at the same time. Now, if you, the boat's here, let's try and bum rush it to the boat. Oh, it's taking off. Okay. If the boat takes off, no worries. Just kind of see if we can get the boat, right? We're not going to be able to go. Try and swim towards the dock and just swim. You'll make it there. Unless you want to wait for the boat, you can wait for the boat. There's not much to be afraid of in the water. There are some elites in the water. You can see there's these elite. Oh, there's not elites. Oh, there they are. There are some elite crabs, but they're mostly at the bottom at the water. So if you're hanging out towards the surface of the water, you're not going to cause to get any aggro. Plus, they don't have that much life, right? In terms of elite monsters, at this level, they would normally have like 4,000, 5,000 life. That's not the case. So, if you would like to wait for the boat, you can wait for the boat. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and swim across because it's going to be a lot faster. Okay, the next thing that we're going to be doing is heading and doing the Mark of Quality. Oh, where's the music at? Turned down so low that I can't hear it. Yeah. Okay, see that boat? It's still there. We made really good time. Despite us not having taken the boat, we're still caught up with it. We're a little bit behind it, but if we had waited on the dock for that boat, we'd still be waiting there while it's sitting here. So when it leaves, we'll probably be arriving here in just a minute, and we would have saved us almost a fourth of the time. So it took us fourth. But right now the boat's leaving. It still has to travel all the way. It goes like this. It goes down and around through here, and then back up, and then sits here at the dock all that time. Okay. So they did just get the escort question. A little chicken. Okay. We are doing Yeti. We're gonna head south right here, and we're gonna start seeing quite a few Yetis. Now, we have the mark of quality. We gotta skin them or kick them out. Let's go ahead and get hooked up. And let's get started. We'll open up that holy fire. So it's interesting that it doesn't show that these guys drop the item that I'm after. I feel like that's an issue sometimes when you get quests. But once we loot one, it'll appear on our map.
Tazingo!
And I picked up the feather. Right, I got the mark of quality quest. Do I not have that quest? How do I not have that quest? I could have that quest. I just ran all the way over. I thought I had the quest. I picked up last time at the beginning of the video. I wonder if I could do the escort quest by myself. Well, it's not here. So that's probably like a sign. I thought I had the market quality quest there by chance. It was in the this quest is in the not ottoman, what's it called? A gazebo looking thing. And I'm pretty sure I picked it up yesterday. I have to go back. It's unfortunate. It's only one quest, but it's only one quest, but like half my experience, most of my experience relies on quests. I get 50% less experience when taking out mobs, so taking out mobs alone, it'll take me double as long. Like if I were to try and grind for 2-3 hours to the next level on mobs, which some people do that, right? They grind an hour, 2 hours for that mob. It's going to take me 3 hours or 4 hours to grind levels. It takes me double the amount of time. So, I'm going to head back. I'm hoping that the boat will be there. But in some cases, that boat there even faster. It's there, but I'll probably end up missing it. We'll do a race. And there it goes. Okay, who's going to get to the island first? Probably it. Right now, but we'll see. And welcome into the chat. There you go. Welcome into the stream. Working is completely awesome, but if you guys have any questions or comments for me, let me know in the chat. Popping in, looking around, that is completely fine. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. We are playing on World of Warcraft. We'll do a quick recap of here. We got Miner's Hat of Glowing Eye. I don't know what this is from. I think this is from RFD. Shoulders. I think I have other ones in the stash. Dual stat, 6 spirit, 6 stamina. From Rogue, stamina, intellect. Triple stat, wrist. Crescent Grove staff is from the Crescent Grove. Look at the boat. It's just now arriving at the dock. That's how that is. Interesting, right? We got wrist, we got Crescent Grove, we got the wand. I got this with Stricklethorn Veil. Got 2 trinkets that give me a boost when I'm mounted up. I have Jaina's Signet Ring for the missing Diplomat. Flames Ring, I bought this in the rope, which is gold, around like 220s. I've been using that for a long time now. I think probably like 24, 26 level range. I need to focus. I need to go get those questions back on the boat if I can. We got the Viner's. We got the Viner's boots. The Viner's pants. We got the Isle Watcher sash. So in combination with my wrist, I get 10% mana regeneration. Hello. Mark of quality, 6 out. Oh, got it, okay. Hold the boat. And we made it. Okay. We made it onto the boat, and we got the quest that we were after called the Mark of Quality. I don't know how this one got dropped, but we went to the gazebo in the last episode, and I'm pretty sure I did so. Okay, we are going to be arriving at the dock here shortly. We're going to head back to that Yeti cave and be working on the quest. I think that was it in terms of a piece. I got the 3-piece. I do have more than 3 pieces, but by wearing the 3-piece set right here, you can see I can get 10 spirit by wearing the 3-piece. Which 10 spirit is pretty nice. I have 60 mana regen based off my spirit alone. When it doubles, it goes up really nicely. Okay, we've almost arrived once again back at the Yeti. And here we go. Back at it again. Great. And we got some plans. We got some jewel crafting plans.
Alone be
24
praised.
attack power trinket. Huh, not bad. That's really good for rogues, for hunters, right? 24 attack power at level 38. That's not unique. You can stack 2 of them. That's 48 attack power and 2 trinkles at level 4 at 38. So that's actually really good right there. That's basically increasing, I think, white damage, right? It's a pretty good white damage increase overall. One more. Uno más. Good idea. The question. Man, people be taken out right now. There's always a fresh stream of people dying. It's crazy how many people die on an hourly basis. Hoping that the chickens will be here so I can just turn this quest in, and it is. I don't know if I want to do escort question. I can ask later on. Oh, they enrage. Ah, I see that now. Just one more hit would have killed him. But hey, it's good I healed, just in case. What if I didn't take it out? Yeah, I think we have to fight some enraged guys. We have to fight 3 of them, potentially. I'm not worried. So I'll be ready if, in the event, that somebody does want to do quests, I don't have to have the object anymore. I can just sit next to them. They accept the quest. I get to accept it as well. So there's no issues there going forward. That's why I like to do that right now. Okay, we completed the mark of quality. We've turned it in, and we're gonna go ahead and make our way south. Feeding the young, like the hive right there. Actually have some pretty strong magic. I don't know, maybe not. It seems like it takes a while to kill these guys at level 43. paladins are for healing stuff for tanks. Incarn thinks paladin. Really? Not like
Yes!
these are my feelings. Chapman. Paladins belong in aggressive. Transmog. Oh wow. This guy's beating the heck out of me. Oh, it's 45. Okay. You gotta pay attention to levels here a little bit more in the chat. Wow, resist. Okay, fine. Take my one. Oop. Priest is definitely my least favorite class to get. I will be straight up front and honest with that.
Yes!
Ooh, what's that? Iron. Same. I still take damage after it's dead, even though I'm in the storm. Yep. It still damages you even after it's dead. These ones are the strong ones. The stag wings, they have a knockdown. Or to get beat, you might want to like cast the power word heal. That knockdown kind of interrupts. Could be a bit of a pain sometimes. Yeah, right there. Now we're kind of just taking out everything in this area and kind of moving down along this path. Because down here at the bottom south end of here, there's an egg that we have to pick up. And it's for a quest in Tanaris. So we're just kind of making our way down slowly. There's no need to rush it. We're just kind of collecting meat. We got to collect 20 meat. So kind of a chill area. Other, or is the hunter helping them? Go ahead and get mounted. Looks like the pet there's over here. Oh, so he's being followed. That's hilarious. I think it's so weird sometimes to have a level 60 follow you around and just kill stuff for you. Where's the fun? Where's the challenge? Playing the game. At level 60, you hit your character, you hit level 60. It's fun while you're doing your best in slot, then boom, you're done getting your roll. Oh my goodness, I fell into the water. Filled with bacteria. So you have your fun. So here's a griffin egg. You're gonna get this griffin egg. And the respawn time on this thing is I actually don't know, like 5 minutes probably. You can come back and get another one. You can turn these windows off as you'd like. Trying to do some Skolum right now. Not really. See if this guy's working. Oh. It was further away than I thought it was. Right now, we're continuing to work on feeding the younglings. We got 6 out of 20. It's a 60% drop rate, which hasn't seemed pretty accurate as I've killed a few of these guys. And, there, boom. That guy doesn't even give me any loot at all. I basically can just get him. So the Sky Stormers, they're considered caster class. So they have less life and armor than the stag ones, meaning that if you're like a physical healer, like a hunter, warrior, rogue, yada yada, when you fight these Stormcasters, you can take them out extremely fast and actually gain a lot more experience. So this guy has 1998. I think it was 1998. I don't know if he's halfway modding or what. Or if it's just... Oh, maybe wave that. So yeah, that's just a tunnel here. This is a great place. When I was with my hunter, I could take out 3 of these guys at once and put them in a group with my pet and take them down. I've been getting like 1,000 experience taking out packs of 3. It was great. Okay. Go ahead and get mounted. lot of company over here. Let me go back. I would like to stay with the swordcasters. They die a lot faster than these ones, I feel like. These ones have that chance to kind of back, though it kind of inverts my process. There are some storms. Sky Storm is back here, but it's not as common. See that? Look how much mana can take this guy out with. Oh. Versus the one's prior. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of be over this area. Oh, Patriarchs are like the stags. They live with more damage. So they're also kind of mixed in over here. He does less damage too. That's 55 damage a hit. Looking at his stats on the water was like 75 damage too, but I guess after armor he only does Goodbye. Looking for 3 more, kill me a healer. Yes, 55 plus 45, 45. Did I go through no pistol? I don't have the project one. It does make sense. We're going to be doing Gilneas the zone after Feralas, so I'm really hoping I can complete this zone pretty quickly, and then we're going to be moving on to the next one. Sandstormers, they don't even know enough damage they're going to threaten. Level 32 dies to a level 38 in the Gallet Square, a rocky island. Why was he in there? He may have been trying to get to like the quest area on the back. But as I said in all my streams that I've wait, I need this next one. Every episode that I've done streaming wise, I always go through that back entrance with the broken wall. It's not worth trying to sneak by those ogres in the front area. Okay, where is it? Level 25 dies to a level 20 harvester in the dead mine. 1 out of 5. On my holy fire. Everything coming. Yeah, probably should. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. He doesn't do enough damage to threaten me. And we got 800 mana left. So we'll go ahead and take this guy out, and then we'll cover our health and mana. Oh my goodness. I know. Any more around? There we go. I know. And over here, we'll get some mana. Go ahead and move up real quick. Okay. I might have some food in here as well. Food here. We have the
Fantastic.
select. I can go ahead and put that here and just in there. But I haven't got anything that I also got a scroll protection. Put these rolls here just in it. And then we need one more piece of meat and then we're out of here. After this, we're gonna head east and kill some brutes and shamans, warlocks. So that's all we're going to be doing. Just a second, just go ahead and continue. Intellect, protection, recharge. Yeah, skip that one and go to the next. Do not pass go. Do not collect $20. came up off the low. It was down over 5%. Stock market's beginning to rebound back up. About $23 off its lows today. So it has 5 cents. So it's about $13 off low. Okay, so we completed the class we're heading to. Go to the high wild. The high wild. High focus. Now you want to focus on shamans in this area. Shamans have the respawn rate of them.
Yo, I wanna start there but can't decide what class to play. Anything easy, fast, UND fun.
Whoa, hey. Yo, I want to start there but can't decide what class to play. Anything easy, fast, and fun. Oh boy, easy, fast, and fun. Don't go with the priest. If you want something easy, fast, and fun, do not go with the priest. But if you want to go with something that is fun, I would start with the paladin, because paladins have been changed so much from vanilla. If you haven't played on the server yet, paladins have every single tree kind of tweaked to the point where it's really good now. Holy has you're able to heal with melee attacks. So some of your melee attacks get buffed. So you can actually heal the party by just melee. So like 5-man dungeons, you can actually be doing damage and healing the group at the same time. Your protection spec, you have really good protection spells. You actually have a taunt. You have the Hand of Reckoning as a taunt ability now on Hardcore World of Warcraft. And you have a few other abilities. So your, what's it called? Not Reckoning, I think it may have been Reckoning, where instead of being crit, every time you're crit, like a percentage being crit, that you're able to get a double attack. It's based off your weapon attack speed, I believe now. And then Retribution, they've been buffed up as well. You can stack Zeal, you can stack something else that increases your strength overall. So every one of the specs has been basically buffed above vanilla standards to make it rate viable. Protection's a lot of fun to level with because you can tank, you can heal, you can still do DPS similar-ish to Rep Paladin while you're leveling. Other classes that I've played that are fun as well are Hunters. Hunters are always fun. Like if you've never played the game or you've played the game in the past but maybe you just haven't played Hunters. Hunters are super fun as well.
Thanks, so I play Pally later. I wanna heal. Is it worth to do blacksmithing for gear or don't need?
If you're leveling and going to level of like protection or retribution, blacksmithing is good. I level hardcore, and I always like blacksmithing when I'm leveling on hardcore because I'm less reliant on doing dungeons. I'm less reliant on like finding gear in the world or trading for gear. Because as a paladin, as a blacksmith, you're gonna have access to what are they called, like the smithing tools. So you're always able to enchant your weapon with some sort of like a smithing tool. What are they called? Like weapon stones. You also have access to put the iron spikes, mithril spikes on your shield while you're leveling, so you don't have to ask somebody else to go do that for you. Also at level 43, 45-ish area, they added these new plate sets. So at level 40, you get access, if you're in the level 40 to 50 range, you get access to make yourself a steel plate set. So it's a whole set of armor, it's helmet, shoulders, chest, gloves and boots, pants I think too. But it basically takes your stats and makes you really viable up until level 60, really strong. So basically you're gonna do a complete set for yourself that you can go around and craft. Like you have full control of that. Other professions that are really good for paladins are obviously engineering, but it's more for like endgame. So early on when you're leveling, you get your blacksmithing up to like 225, and you don't push it really above that because that's all you really need for getting that.
Yo, as a priest you go through these mobs like butter, lol.
Yeah, it's not bad. It could be faster, but Priests have also been buffed. You can tell that I'm disciplined. I'm not shadow. Oh, I'm a disciplined priest, but disciplined priests have been buffed on the server as well. So some of the things that have been buffed are discipline. Whenever I holy fire with the spell, I get 100% to increase my holy damage by 12% for 10 seconds. So by opening up with holy fire, I increase all my damage going forward by 10% or 12%. Plus, whenever I get a crit with any of my holy and discipline spells, I get a 100% chance for my next smite to be instant cast and cost 20% less. So those are kind of like the things that have helped me kind of be, be pretty strong at the moment. And then some of my other talents, as far as like other trees ago, fully just increases my crit by 3%. I don't get interrupted as easy, and I get 0.5 second cast removed off my cast for my spells. And then Shadow, I get Spirit Tap, so I'm kind of able to regenerate mana and health in combat pretty easy. So I don't have a lot of downtime as a Discipline Priest, just because of it actually recharges fairly quickly in combat. So you see here, during combat, I'll use quite a bit of mana, and down quite a bit of health. But here, after that...
That's sick though. What the most played classes, isn't it like always War Mage and Paladin?
Yeah, Paladin is probably one of the most played classes on the server just because of how strong they are, how unique they are separately from Vanilla. Back in Vanilla, Holy was it. Retribution sucked, right? Seal Casino, you could never predict your damage. It was very sporadic. You could go 3 times crits in a row, pull aggro and die. That's not really so much the case. You have the option of doing Seal Casino, but you also get reduced threat on the server by speccing into specs within Retribution. You actually reduce your threat with Retribution, so you don't pull that threat any longer. In Vanilla, Paladins didn't have a taunt, so nobody used them in dungeons. If you did use them in dungeons, it was tough, because if you pulled the threat off the boss, the only thing Paladins could do was bot you. But yeah, a lot of people like to play Paladins just because they can do everything. And now on Turtle WoW, they're tier 1. Like they have, there's a set of tier gear for every specific spec. So if you go into Molten Core and you pick up loot, it's going to be fully spec by default, but you can go and turn it into a mercenary in Ratchet, and you can trade it in to get it transitioned to Retribution or to Protection. So it's one of those classes that can do everything right now. I would say, there's 2 classes in the game that can do everything, the Paladin and the Druid, but the Paladin comes out ahead right now of just how good it is in comparison to Boomkins. Like Boomkins, they do well as a tank. They have a more, what I would say there. Like they're still really reliable. Druids are really reliable tanks, but they're healing, right? They're not as direct healers like Paladins.
I don't know, for melee I would like to play Pala, but I also like Mage or Lock. I didn't play Classic, lol. I don't wanna sit all time and drink.
Yeah, that is true. Warlocks don't drink a whole lot because you can life tap, but then you're stuck with low life. But then you can banish as well. I have to kill some brutes. Oh, brutes are up north a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to be continuing to kind of focus on Dominant and other stuff in this area. Yeah, mages are, I don't know, my very first class that I played on the server was a mage. So when I started on Turtle WoW, like 4 or 5 years ago, my first class, my first character was named Unchallenged, and it was a mage. Today, 4 or 5 years later, that mage is still named Unchallenged. It's sitting at level 33, and I've never leveled it since then. Since my initial character creation of mage, like I got so bored of mage, I was either like spam Frostbolt or you AoE, and then you have to drink between combat, like every 2 to 3 fights I had to drink, and it just became mind-numbing. So my mage kind of sits there having been touched. In that time, I've leveled 3 paladins to 60 almost. One of them died at 59 hardcore, the other one's still sitting at level 60 hardcore. I've leveled my hunter on hardcore to 60, and I've leveled the druid to hardcore to 60. And I would say that this is probably, I don't know, priest still has a lot more uses versus the mage, right? As a priest, I can heal, I can damage, so I still feel mage only has the option to damage. So maybe that's why I'm not as biased against priest versus the mage. But it's still a bit mind-numbing for the priest. So of your classes, I would say like the paladin's really strong, warlock is really strong. I don't think you'll get tired of the warlock because you'll have options with different pets. You'll kind of have the pet combination of changing it around. You'll have options to either go like demonology for the Ysoldi, which a lot of hardcore players do if you play.
Yeah, it's boring though how our rogues, I hear everyone goes for warriors in raid before rogue.
Oh, rogues are okay. I've never played a rogue, so my rogue's level 4. Oh no, I don't have a 4. No, I think I just made the class. I never played it. So my next playthrough, right now I'm doing 1 through 60 on hardcore for a priest. My next playthrough that I plan on doing is going to be either a rogue or a warrior. I've never leveled either one of those to 60, and I don't have much experience with them outside of just watching them in dungeons and seeing how they perform. So it'll be an interesting time. But I don't have a whole lot of experience on either one of those classes. But warriors are basically rogue, but in plate. They do more damage than rogues. They have higher durability. They can charge. They can't stealth, right? They're not the assassin kind of class. So it just depends on what you want to do. Like the brutal, charging, attack, hack and slash. Or do you want to be more of like the stealthy kind of hack and slash? That's kind of the differences there. But both are good. I don't hear a lot of people complaining over each. How did I get here? I don't know how I got here. Did he just respawn and that's why I'm here?
I hope you don't die, lol. I would die like at LVL10, I think.
That's why it's fun. Like you never know until you try. I've died multiple times on hardcore. My very first hardcore, I died at level 22. I was trying to do a paladin quest in Westfall, and I don't know if it's still bugged or not, but at the time it was bugged. And when you do this quest in Westfall, you have to fight waves of mobs, of like 2 or 3 mobs at a time. And then after you complete the quest, it's for a paladin quest. After you complete the quest, you get a shield and stuff like that. But it was bugged to the point when I started the quest, every single wave spawned at once. So I was fighting 10 mobs off at once, and it was me and another paladin. And we actually ended up both getting overtaken, and that was my first hardcore death. And then I started another paladin right after. I got that guy all the way to level 59 using slow and steady. So slow and steady right here is I get 50% less experience when I'm defeating enemies. And if I die, I lose 5% of my experience, but it doesn't matter because I was playing hardcore. So I spent a lot of time leveling my paladin on slow and steady. And then at 59, I was tanking BRD. I think it was BRD. Yeah, BRD. And I was fighting the Anchor Forge Golem Lord, and I got lightning bolted and critted for like 3,000, 4,000 damage in a row, and that killed me. So my second paladin died at level 59 on hardcore, and then I made my third paladin.
OFCK LOL. No, you didn't die at 59. OMG, I would cry. Haha. Do you believe the Unreal Engine will happen anytime?
It's supposed to come out in, I thought 2026. I believe it was 2026, I think. I think the time frame for Unreal is 2026. Oh shoot, I just turned my cast on that spell. Unreal's, I'm not sure on how far they are in development. It does look like they're doing really good. Like they're making good progress. They posted clips in the Discord server of their progress. I think they have some clients out there that are working. So it's either late 2025 or early 2026. Either or. I enjoy playing on the server. I don't know. I don't like retail. I do not like retail. It's too flashy for me. Like there's so much going on. You could roll your face across the keyboard, and you know you'd be playing the game. That's their method of playing the game. I like the more slow and steady, consistent, just chill.
I hope Blizzard didn't shut down then.
I hope Blizzard didn't shut down then. On Turtle WoW? You hope that Blizzard doesn't shut down Turtle WoW? Turtle WoW has been around, I think, for 6 years now, 6 or 7 years. I think it is. They don't have much of a jurisdiction as far as like what they can shut down because it's not within the United States. Like some private servers in the past had been shut down because the owners and servers themselves were hosted from the United States, so they have jurisdiction there and they can shut it down. But in this case, like this is the server that's hosted elsewhere in other countries, and if there are issues with the server, they just do a backup, make another server in another country and just kind of spin it back up. They've never had issues as far as downtime, like multiple days of downtime, or issues in the past where like, oh no, the server's shutting down for a while. Even then, it's all entertainment. Like, you don't truly own any of your digital games and stuff that you buy these days. If you're buying and playing a game, you're not always buying and playing that game specifically.
I stopped retail using max LVL and you don't know what to do. Last years I played Mormon but I am sick of the toxic people, so I want to give Turtle now a shot.
It is worth it, 100%. If you missed, as you said, you kind of missed out on that classic experience. This is going to give you that classic experience and then some. Because you have all the original content from classic WoW, plus you have additional, you have two new classes. You can play as a goblin, you can play as a high elf, you can also, you have new starter zones, you have new dungeons, you have new raids, you got new gear, new classes, new spells, new talents. So you got a lot of different things going well. What the heck? Aww. I meant to fear him, so I would stop his... I was trying to stop his skill cast. Oh, boom! Okay, he's out. And we took out our lost shamans. We're gonna go ahead and head up the hill and take out warlocks and brutes. Oh, there's a warlock right there. Yeah, but my very first character that I leveled to 60 was a hardcore player, but he went immortal at 60. So I have a softcore paladin. I just don't play him anymore. But yeah, I like the server because you have options. You can play hardcore or you can play softcore. You still have access to the same things. Yeah, I think if you
okay,
enjoy
maybe
it,
see you around with my Paula then. Good luck.
Not a problem. Good luck. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for asking some questions. Definitely stay tuned. I stream every day every day Monday through Friday so far here on YouTube. So if you ever see me live, always pop in if you have specific questions, you're leveling. You can always message me in game. All my characters are usually undying. So if you do get started on the server, looking for some brutes and warlocks. guess I'll start by just kind of taking these out.
Fantastic.
It's not worth sitting around waiting. Oh, but nope, no. This is the warlock. I guess I should be using some battle resist right now. Use that on my battle resist. No more tents for you to do.
Strength and honor.
No more shacks.
Strength and honor.
The Molar twins from Invincible. But these ones should respawn. I'm looking for some brutes. I am looking for some. Looks like there are brutes over there as well, so I'll focus on warlocks here for now. Oh, I need a ruin as well. Let's head that way. I'll go some brutes. I don't know if I'll get them. Might line of sight here. I got him. These guys do have a knock up in the air. If you fight two of these guys with asteroid, sometimes you get stun locked into fight. I'm gonna head up. I missed out on some ruin. Where is it? Side here? See how much I resist. Oops. I didn't resist a single thing there. Up and hear them. Head south into the ruins in the center of the water. There's going to be the Tier of the Zalmos. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. Over here on the water, should be a ruin. I just highlighted over it, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way in. Yeah, right there in the middle, I can see it. Oh, right there. this little object right here. Boop. There's a warlock on the back. I'll go ahead and take him out. Open up with our Gallic gun. Blast. Ooh, that was a good blast. Got 50% of his life off of that. And finish. Boop. Okay, we are done. Oh, we need one more block. That's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and take out one more block before we get out of here. So once we finish up the warlocks, we're gonna go ahead and do the brutes elsewhere. We're gonna go ahead and make our way kind of north to get a quest called Freedom for All Creatures. Freedom for all. Take it a look. Checking it twice. Looking for a warlock. These brutes over here should be respawned. Yep, there's 1, 2. Who died? Level 19 died to level 15 board. Deserved. Look at that knock up right there. Go. Done here. Go ahead and get mounted. We'll kill brutes along the way as we get out of here, but we're not going to focus on hanging out here any longer. We've taken out the warlocks that we need. We're going to go ahead and make our way north. We'll fight brutes along the way. We're going to head up north to pick up a quest called Freedom for All Creatures. Dungeon Express, like a free deal just for Mara. That brute guy actually did pretty good. Oh, we got it. I just saw that guy scale the wall. Right? He went like right here. Oh, he's a night elf. He probably went invisible right here. Probably eating a tree. Level 43 died to a mystic level 19. Let's take a quick peek over here. I don't see him over there. It may not be the best interest to go through there. We might get knocked off our mount, and then we would clearly die going through here if we got knocked off our mount. As these boots alone would knock us up into the air and unlock us essentially. I'm gonna go ahead and go through slowly. I am going to go ahead and kind of bypass the trash right here. Got one. But that is fine. We're going to pick out the one that I have. I only need one more brew. Oh, wait. Never mind. We don't just have one. I thought I only had one. Go with, well, look at all those hits, that frenzy. There we go. Get mounted, and I thought at first I only had one brew. Turned out that was a big ol' nope. Got more. Oh, look, I'll get him. You have those maulers. I guess they have, what's it called? Not haste. They have that attack, thrash. They have thrash, it seems like. Okay, completed that quest. We are going to make our way across this bridge. And then up north. Right up here along this path, we're going to go ahead and get the quest called Freedom for All Creatures. Once we get this quest, we're going to go ahead and we have to save at least 6 garters to capture. So we have to go open this page over here. We're going to jump on down here, get dismounted, and quickly take out the shaman and open up that. Oh, it's an escort quest.
Fantastic. night.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get out. I am not fighting that right now. Holy cow. Everything was spawning there. Oh man, we're out of combat. Shoot. I got a little bit nervous there. I burned my cooldown. Everything was respawning. We gotta go back up there and restart this quest because I failed. Well, that wasn't good, huh? So we don't have that. We do have the option to do a surface potion next. I'm gonna go this way. Fight my way into here. Hello. So the raiders wrapping the place. That's something I kind of remember. Fighting raiders, you're gonna be stuck in place there for a second. Shamans, they heal. The shamans are in a bit of annoyance, especially when you get fighting multiple guys. Because they'll be the healers, so. I'll see if I can take this one out before he heals, or he's not even bothering healing, he's just trying to run. Get to this gate. I'm gonna open this door up while back to this guy. And then combat now. So it's weird that they try and kill the guards. Basically have to kind of kill everything here. Archie, help me kill stuff. Okay, we can go to that quest. Okay, I'm not going to loot anything. When you loot it, it respawns faster. And I don't want to have a bunch of stuff respawn at the moment, so I should a lot of stuff, but it's fine. Okay, I'm going to head back over here, turn this quest in, pick up the next quest, which is Doing Justice, Part 1. Turn this in, pick up Doing Justice, which we have to kill them now. Better if we had been able to do this with the other quest. Now we can jump on down. And I think if we don't get a helper now, is why I like to have done the other quest with this one. Level 21 dies and I'm back to am I gonna pull through here? There's 2 raiders, so it's not like a big deal. You guys can't heal. At most they can net me in place, that's it. Yeah, so we got 2. No biggie. Go ahead, power shield. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and let my spirit path go all the way back up, at least down to 3 seconds. Once I'm at 3 seconds, I go ahead and start opening up on this guy.
Victory or death.
That works. We're gonna make our way back here and finish this quest, and then also do another one called Grim Totem. Raiders, they trap you, but we can run by them. Otherwise, we're gonna get trapped. We're gonna go ahead and go around. And I feel like I should be able to go up that mountain right there. So up this way, there should be a path to go up. Oh, it's back here. Okay, we're going to this compound. This is going to have a lot of the guys that have plus than a boss located up at the top. So, we're going to fight our way inside. And then go up this mountain. Shamans again will heal. They probably won't get a chance to heal. Nope. Here's this path right here. You have to go fairly slow, otherwise you get kind of stuck. So our main objective is we're going to try and complete this quest, but we're also working towards it. Trying to pull this back some more when you run. I'm going to be running with some mods. I'm trying to be cautious about hitting these guys. I don't have any way to slow these guys. We're going to slowly make our way up this hill right here. I know it's a top over here. This Oh, it might be where he's at then. Oh, it is where he's at. We're not gonna fight him yet. He turns into a druid, so he's not a caster. Up here, so we're gonna have this boss. And I forget if he has, if he's by himself, or he has somebody with him. I'm gonna go ahead and shaman around. Looking for the quest. The Grim Totem plot. You guys take out this guy's. I'm not sure if it's. Somewhere else. We're gonna go ahead and take out the natural here. Oh, he does do that stuff. I've always had them turn the bears into nothing. Oh, he's right there. There's a shaman with him. I don't know if this is a good idea, bad idea. The shaman's going to... Might die. Okay, 10 seconds left on this. 9 seconds. 5. Gonna pull this guy back a little bit. I probably could have taken them both out. Gonna spin this guy around so he runs up the wall. He doesn't run. Okay, good. And he's not dead. And now he's dead. And we got that Grim Mallet. Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure 100% in there. I maybe just a little bit cautious. Maybe just a little bit. I'd rather be overly cautious than not cautious enough. I'd rather be alive than dead. Bam! You crit. A new all-time high for my wand. Raiders and natural. I got this raider right here. Then take out that naturalist in that corner. Then this guy ran after I cast my smite. Can't do that anymore. This guy around with these. Okay, we've done all the raiders, so now we're just natural. Natural. Not up here. Okay. We're gonna take this guy, then head back down the hill. Welcome into the stream, John 7. Welcome in. How are you doing? Appreciate the follow, by the way. Appreciate the follow.
Hello, my headphones aren't working right now. Can you chat instead? By the way, which game do you stream the most?
It's the same style as the other day, so it is a bot. Interesting. It's a bot designed to get you into a conversation where you have to agree or disagree. I don't know if I could, But appreciate the follow, by the way. Appreciate the follow. But it's the same tension as the other day. Yeah, right now we're just taking out naturalist. I thought these guys turned the bears. They have everything. Oh, he's probably gonna die, I am gonna fear this one. And fear. Wow, he went that far back there, huh? Up it. What's in the house back there? And Sophia Johnson with the follow. Do appreciate the follow. How are you doing, Sophia? Today we're playing some World of Warcraft Hardcore on a priest. If you guys have any specific questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Otherwise, we're just kind of making our way through the zone, doing quests along the way. We are level 47, questing in Feralas. We're about 50% done, a little over 50% I believe, from this area. And then we're going to be eventually moving to the next zone, which is Gilneas. It's kind of a new area added into the server, so it'll be exciting. Nobody's ever seen it before. It'll be a nice kind of change of pace from the old... what was there? There was a expansion that did release the Gilneas zone. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm looking for these natural guys. I do see one in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. But welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate the guys joining in, following along. Oh, we didn't go. If you'd like to share what your favorite game is, you can let me know in the chat. You guys play hardcore? Do you not play hardcore? I do see a few lurkers out there in the chat, so I do appreciate that. But if you have any questions or would like to share, if you're playing hardcore or not, that would be awesome. I need 2 more naturalists. I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna go back to the main camp where I gotta turn these quests in. Usually there's a few that way as well. 2 shamans over here.
Yes!
Oh wait, I thought I saw one. What happened? What's... what are you talking about?
Unchallenged Gaming, do you stream daily?
Yes, I do stream daily. Not so much daily, I guess I would say. But no, I do not stream daily. Right now, I've been streaming daily just because I have time in the morning. I've kind of set aside to stream 2 to 3 hours is kind of what I've been working on. So I stream about 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and then 12 o'clock, a little after 12, depending on where I'm at for my zone. Like I'd like to complete a certain portion of the monthly process within the time frame of the video, and then it just kind of depends on what we've done for the day. Then I log off, eat my lunch, and then depending on what sort of things I have planned for that afternoon. Like this afternoon, I have to go run to the store, pick up some food, not food, but some medicine for the wife. And then I'm going to be working on my normal tasks after hours. You know, after the afternoon, I always like to work on something for my other channel, either creating a video or a post for my website. Kind of where I've been. All my stuff got locked off. I wonder about Shaman potentially doing all that.
Hail to the night.
So all I need is the naturalist. No, I completed the quest, right? Should be able to go up through here. Hold on. Did go up through here earlier. Oh wait, did I go through here? Yeah, I went through here. Okay, we completed this quest. We're gonna go ahead and turn this quest in. Ooh, level 22 in the Wailing Cavern. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn in Do Injustice Part 1. We're gonna go ahead and pick up Do Injustice Part 2. So Part 2 of Do Injustice is to talk to somebody in Darnassus. Okay, so now we're gonna head south and go turn in the Woodpaw Knowles quest, and also take out Woodpaw's alphas. So we're gonna make our way south from here, being careful not to go near the Horde City, but should not be too hard.
Taboo!
So down here we're going to be doing a few quests. We're going to be doing the Woodpaw Disarray. Woodpaw Disarray. And the Woodpaw Knowles. Quest is pretty crazy. I think everything is pretty crazy in here. Oh, I got poison. We're gonna be making our way. Got 6. Trapper's a net. I also can use them. Go ahead and jump into the water here. Kind of skip this route and roll down to turn this quest in. There's 7,859 players online. That's a lot. Right now we're going to be working on Woodfall Disarray, this quest. I feel like this is a little bit tougher than the Shaman, despite these guys being lower level, just because of how grouped up they are. I think the thing that I need is over here on the tree. I'm going to make my way up along here. I believe it's over. I think I saw it back there for a second. Okay, good. But yeah, but there's the satchel. We're gonna head over to the satchel. We're gonna turn in Woodfall Knolls, and we're gonna pick up the Withering. And then inside this, inside your backpack, you're gonna click on the undelivered parcel, and then accept that quest. And now you have to focus on taking out these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that back up for tracking. And now it shows my tracking, how I can track it. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to track it earlier. I still haven't gone back to the city and trained my level 46 ability, so I'm actually kind of getting myself in a way. But there's no fast way to go train right now. I will make the priest mine. But I did get it. Okay, we're working on Woodfall level 26 dies. Ripco Brony. Oh, there's an alpha right there. Let me go down here and focus on the alpha.
Yes!
Yeah. Another alpha. Nice. I'm kind of getting lucky with you. They're usually one of the harder ones to kind of track down here. And I did need those trappers back there, so I should have actually. There comes that guy. I probably won't get aggro. hit. Around. Hardcore doesn't look. What are we doing after? We're gonna be doing the withering. Yeah. After the quest. Oh, level 12 dies to level 11. Sitting? Oh, near crystal. Okay. I'll take this guy out alone. And I'm gonna go ahead and stand up here for a little bit. Sitting a little bit too long. Stretch. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be taking out this quest, going up north and finishing. Oh, we have no quest up there. I thought we did as always. Maybe it must be Horde that I'm thinking of, where you gotta use the shovel to dig into the ground. I think I managed to do quite a bit. I'm gonna wait till I got 3 seconds. I'm kind of letting my stuff build up. I'm gonna go ahead and sell some stuff real quick. Look at all those grades. I just made 4 gold. Great. Late. At level 40? Sure. Okay. Look at that, we're back at full mana. Full health, full mana, just by selling stuff and chilling for a minute. If you guys are just joining us for the very first time, definitely let me know in the chat. Looks like we have a few viewers on YouTube and on Twitch. So I do appreciate you guys just tuning in and lurking about. But if you guys have any specific questions for me, let me know in the chat there. It is now 12:02 where I'm at. So we're not gonna be streaming a whole lot longer. We're just trying to wrap up this quest, turning in some quests. And then at that point I would like to train before I forget, although I am almost level 48 now. I kind of missed the boat in training my level 46 spells. Oh, a bunch of people are dying in the chat. A bunch of low levels, like level 10 just died, level 11 just died, level 19 just died. Nothing crazy happening, but death is a death. For lunch today, I ate all my chicken for the week that I made. I prepped a bunch of drumsticks for the week. We made drumsticks. I ate drumsticks with quinoa, and then we made chicken burgers with the chicken as well. And then I ate the rest of the chicken yesterday for dinner. We were gonna make stew, but it got a bit late, so I ended up making just eating chicken for the dinner that I kind of prepped for the week, which is fine. It's okay. It lasted 2 days, 3 days. I think we might just have some yogurt, berries for lunch. Let's maybe like an avocado toast on the side. Things to think about. It's just I'm not getting crits. You know what I would like to do? Is there a crit? Is there a crit set with masters? I would like to get some more crit. Oh, nice. Pillager set. Okay. I'll look at item. Okay, I'm at level 49. Okay. Oh, they say Bloodvine says. Bloodvine. Bloodvine. Level 6. Oh, it's almost.
Yes!
Two mongrels in the camp. Take them out. Halfway down. All I'm missing is my train skills. I probably couldn't even train anything useful at 46. Now, if it's Holy Fire or like Smite, then I'm gonna beat myself later. But we'll see. I don't think I'll hit level 48 when I turn these quests in, but I could be wrong. Where is that one? So I still need everything. The new undead zone. Where is the new undead? That's like the first time I've seen myself get trapped in a while. Go backwards and look for some alpha. You see an alpha there. I remember there was an alpha back there somewhere. And I thought there was an alpha up on the hill. But I do remember we got 3 alphas so far. If we go backwards to kind of redo our steps, we should find those 3 alphas again. And be able to take them out. I think I got my last trapper. The reavers are all over the place. Mongrels are behind me. I should actually just go backwards real quick and just pick out 2 mongrels and finish that off. Oh, there's another alpha right there. smack. Double smackaroo. Where's the charts? There's the charts. Wow, S&P 500 climbed from being down almost 5-6% earlier today. Still down 4.2%, but definitely came off those lows earlier. Definitely came off those lows. I'm looking for 2 Mogrels. There's one right here on my right. I'm gonna go ahead and take out. And we'll probably take out this one back there. Mogrels haven't ran, so from what I've seen, these guys don't run away from combat. They just, oh, never mind. I bite my tongue. And we're gonna go ahead and take out this guy as well. And then all we gotta do is focus on the alphas and the reavers, which are behind us. That. Level 21 just died. Do a level 8. And anchors. Not familiar with that stat. Okay, so we're gonna be moving our way this way. We gotta take out a beaver. Take out this one right here. And then we need 1 alpha. So there should be 1 alpha right back there somewhere. Let's go ahead and get mounted. And we're going to take a look around for this one. Was an alpha, unless it was random. Then he's not over there on that side. But oh, there's an alpha right there as well. A bunch of mods. I'm going to go ahead and just run the other side right here. And see if I can find an alpha by himself. Or I could just kind of wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll come back. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the alpha here in just a minute. Instead, I'm gonna continue heading south. We're gonna be heading down into the Withering Deep. And this is just, let's see, look, go down into the hive. You'll see your way down. Go into the southern tunnel and stay to the right. You'll see a pod there. Turn in the quest and accept Freed from the hive. Takes about 15 seconds to complete. Okay, so we're gonna head into the south one. So there's a hive up north, there's a hive down south. We're going to be entering this one into the south tunnel. I don't know if I should do this. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. Now we'll do it. I don't want to put 2, right? He's like level 45. He's gonna have to troll back.
By the light of the moon.
So we're gonna head down go into the southern south and stay to the right. Got nothing. Yeah, not a fun time. Chat. Okay. We're way down south. If I can open up on this guy right here. Yeah, we can. Okay, so I think that we must be able to go down south, down that south tunnel. I think that's what we have to do. Based off my notes, we have to go into the southern tunnel and then stay to the right. We'll see a ash pod in there, or we can complete this quest. Based off, well, I can't see it on my map any longer because I'm kind of covering it. We want to go into this tunnel. Stay to the right. Go down that way. Although, it looks like I might try 2 here. Maybe not. If I can pull this right now, I think we should be clear. Go. Yep, there we go.
Hail to the night.
I'm gonna go ahead and chill out of combat for a second. Tunnel that way as well, but oh, it says south tunnel. So this is the south tunnel down here in terms of like world map. I'm gonna go this way. Stay to the right, so it's that way. Looks like I have to fight both of these guys at once. Based off from what I can see. I don't see another way to do this. I hate fighting multiple mobs. Priests. I guess of any classes, priests have that power word shield, they got shield. As long as I'm not being silenced, I'm fine. Open this guy. Themselves and blasting them. And last one. Okay, everything is down.
By the light of the
Make
moon.
our way in, stay to the right. There's that pod right there that we need. We have to be careful through here. We're gonna pull them out into the tunnel. We're gonna clear this area. Never run in and like try and turn a quest in. From what I've seen, these guys do not run away. So I think we're good on that portion. Go ahead and wait a little bit till my spirit tap comes back up. At least at 3 seconds or less, so I can recover as much mana as I can between these battles. And then pull this guy. And I don't know if when I touch the pod, if it'll spawn mobs, right? I think there's one quest like that in either Feralas, Hardcore Crater, or in Silithid. Whenever you have these types of things right here, you have to be super cautious. So just to be cautious on the cautious side, I'm gonna go ahead and just clear this whole area here. Yeah, some of the things have like where you fight multiple mobs in a row. Some have what spawns 2 or 3 mobs at a time. Oh, I thought I went there. This guy did quite a bit of damage to me there by himself. I'm gonna go ahead and click this.
For Durata!
And drink. Turn this quest in. And accept freed from the hive. Free rascal from the hive. Okay, so I click freed from the hive. Free rascal, okay. Return to let him know that Rascal is alive and well. Oh man, I thought I was dead for sure. Ugh, so dizzy. The pod splits open. Alright, thank you. I think I can make it out on my own, but from here, I don't know who you are, but I owe you one. Thank you. And quest complete. Okay. That's good. Okay, so we completed that quest. At this point, guys, we're going to go back up, kill 1 alpha, and when we're done killing the alpha, we're going to earth back the Feather Moon. Okay, let's go ahead outside. We're going to get mounted, get out of here. These guys don't stun or root or any of that, so I'm just going to go ahead and just run by them. It should just be the one who respawns up here. But for the most part, we're good. Okay, that's all good. We're going to head back down towards the alphas. And once we once we kill this alpha, we're done with Feralas for the time being. There is one other time that we come back to Feralas, and that is later on for like a level 50-ish. There's an alpha right back here. Perfect. So that worked out really well for me. Let's go ahead and take out this alpha right here. Open up. Boom. Hit it with the crit. Instant smite. Another crit. Instant smite, and this should be the end. Boom. Quest complete. Okay. So taking a look at our quest log, look at all those completes. That is very nice. Taking a look at our world map, you can see that we have completed everything in this area outside of the escort. But I didn't see anybody in the chat that wanted to do the Yeti escort with me. We're gonna come back here later on. So if you can't do this now, if you couldn't do it now, do not worry about it. We'll have time in the future to knock it out then as well. Okay, so head over to the gazebo, which is by the flight path. So head towards the flight path. And then towards the gazebo down here, we're going to turn in that mark of equality.
Looking for
now,
something
like
specific?
I said, we're going to be coming back to Feralas in the future, so...
Glory to the Quel'Dorei!
Pick the one that sells for the most, since I can't use either of these. Now, this next quest is like a level 48 or higher quest, so I could get it, and I have to kill Yetis over here. But we're going to come back here later on and knock it out, so skip over the improved quality for the time being. Go ahead and get mounted up. Then we're going to go to the house across from the inn over that way. And we got a few quests to turn in. We're going to turn in the High Wilderness quest and Freed from the Hive. Right up. One on the bottom down here.
This is my favorite zone.
It is your favorite zone because of how green it is. And welcome back into the stream, Classic Star. Welcome in. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn in the High Wilderness. And we're going to skip the Sunken Temple for right now. We're not level 50 plus. We're not really going to be doing the Sunken Temple anywhere near here. And then we're going to turn in Freed from the Hive upstairs and accept the Hero's Welcome. And this is going to give us a quest that we can turn in here shortly. So jump on down. Head to the left into the big building, and we're going to turn in that quest that we just got called the Hero's Welcome. In the back, we'll be able to choose an item.
Because I associated with Druid class.
With the Druid class? Yeah, there's the those Grim totems up here. Like, yeah, it is a really nice zone. There's a lot of stuff within Feralas that is kind of unexplored. Like, nobody really goes to the Isles of Dread unless you're right. I've never really gone down here. I would like to check it out, but nothing on hardcore side. There's some cool areas up here, like the portal. I would like to make the portals a bit more, maybe not as high level elite, and have them go into like an instance. I would love if that was changed. Okay, so I got a one-hand dagger and I got a two-hand staff. I'm gonna go with the staff, I believe. A lot of spirit right there. Like, that's a lot of spirit. Plus it sells for 2 gold. I'm gonna go with that staff. Pick up Rise of the Silithid. And at this point, guys, I think we are cleared for this zone. All we're going to do now is take the flight path over to the other flight path in Feralas, and we're going to be turning in 3 additional quests. So it doesn't look like I'm going to hit level 48 today, which is unfortunate. Yellow Feralas. Who's that? Message me. Yo-hoo. Mars. Probably a mistype. I'm in Feralas. I'm nowhere near an artist. Okay, so right now we completed all of the island, we completed all the island quests in the last episode. You can kind of see the areas that we kind of went through here. We did the courier, we did the elite, we did the Nagas on the southern end of the island. Then we had to go down into the water, take out that lord in the back of the cave. In today's stream, we've been doing all the mainland quests. You can see all the red dots. Not this one up here. That was not one that we did in this episode. That's in the future episode. But we did most of these dots down here in the slower area. We took out the Screechers, we took out the Yetis, we took out the Ogres, we took out the Hieroglyphs thingamajiggers, the Furbergs, the Druids up this way, and we essentially cleared all of the early portion of quests for Feralas. Like, we're gonna come back when we're around 50 because we do have to kill some elites, we have to kill some additional Yetis, and we gotta take out some Harpies and an escort quest, but that's in the future. We're not gonna do that right now. So we're going to be turning in these 3 quests. After we turn in the delivery quest, the Woodpaw Disarray, the Grim Totem Plot, we're going to be making our way up to Darnassa. And then I can train, and then at that point we're probably more than likely going to be calling it for the day, because it is now after 12. I'm going to get going. I got a few things I gotta work on this afternoon and take some lunch as well. So we've almost landed here. In Classic Star, so is your primary class Druids, you would say? Is that your favorite class? Over here, I'm gonna turn in that delivery quest. Turn that in. And then up at the tower. In the tower over here to the left, we're going to turn in 2 quests and pick up 1. We're going to turn in the Woodpaw Disarray.
Good luck.
And the Grim Totem Plot. And then we're going to accept the Word of Archmage. There is another quest there for the messenger, but we don't need that. That was a super RFK level done quest. Then we're gonna go straight out and across and turn this quest in called the Ruins of Isladin.
Can I assist you?
And once we turn this quest in, we're gonna get the Fallen of Isladin. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly. And we're gonna also accept the Fallen Ancient. Wait, when did we get that? We got the Fallen Illidan. Hold on. I turned in
Hello.
the Fallen Ancient. Hold on, I thought I just picked up another quest. The World of Archmage was the one that I picked up before. And then looking at my log, I turned in a quest. Okay, so we're getting the Fallen Ancient.
Good luck.
Okay, yeah. Looking at my chat log, I didn't see anything else. Okay, so that is all good. Now, we do have that feeding the younglings, so we're going to go ahead and make our way east to the hill. And then go turn that quest in as well. Have you been playing quite a bit of Classic there, Classic Star? I forgot if you were playing on Turtle WoW or if you were playing on the vanilla server, like the Classic server. There's so many options out there these days, honestly. You have the Classic servers, you got the Hardcore Classic servers, you got the Season of Discovery servers, you got retail. You got a lot of options for gameplay when it just comes to one game. World of Warcraft has a lot of flavors out there. We got vanilla, got the hardcore vanilla. We'll call that the swirl. You got the chaotic mess, which is like swirls with sprinkles and gummies on it. That's retail. Hey, got some mithril over this way too. That's good.
Glory to the Quel'Dorei!
You die. What is that? Awesome. What are they talking about right now? I have a Steam Deck. I play WoW on Steam Deck. Steam Deck is better. Okay. Play a lot. Oh. Do I want Twitch? Kicked. How that cheek fine. Super hobo. What?
What brings you?
Okay, we're gonna turn in feeding the younglings. And I don't. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping this quest. This is one for Mara. So in the future, when we are looking to potentially do Mara, we'll have to come back and pick up this quest. But we're still a long ways away from doing Mara. We're gonna go ahead and skip that quest. Okay. At this point now, we're gonna fly up to Darnassus and rain, but also turn in some quests. I think this is going to be a good spot to pause the gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and make my flight up to Darnassus, but also log out soon after. So, in the next episode, we're going to be picking back up, starting off in Darnassus. I think a quick look at my notepad here, but we're on 57, so we're going to be going, we're going to be basically getting prepared and prepped, and then the next zone that we're going to be fully entering and questing in is Gilneas. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for the next episode, as we're going to be making our way through Gilneas and clearing that out. So step-by-step process of going through a zone, clearing it out as best we can without any deaths, and then going from there. So let's head on back to this flight path, and then we'll make our flight up to Darnassus. If you guys have any questions or comments for me, definitely let me know in the chat. I have really appreciated everyone who has tuned in today. We did have a few chatters, we had a few lurkers. I appreciate all. That is not the flight path guy. Flight path guy's back here. We're gonna talk to this flight path guy, and we are flying up to Darnassus. Okay, let's do some quick shout outs in the chat. Big shout out to Candiz on the Twitch side. They came in, said hello, chatted a little bit. We also had Luca over on YouTube hopping in, asking a few questions. They are going to get started playing on some Turtle WoW as well. We also had Lauren popping over on the Twitch side. Looks like, Twitch as well. And I think there may have been another there. Oh, Classic Star, of course. Can't forget Classic Star. He is the main. He's been here in the past, so big shout out to Classic Star for joining us again. And I thought there was one, Sophia. Sophia also popped in there, followed the channel. So appreciate the follows from Sophia and from Lauren today on the Twitch side. So that is going to be it from me. We got a little bit of distance to cover on our way to Darnassus. You can kind of see here on the map, we got quite a bit of traveling to go. So instead of keeping you guys here during that travel time, this is going to be the end of this episode. We're going to pick it back up in Darnassus, starting in the next episode. So definitely stay tuned for that. I do appreciate everyone who has tuned in today, and I will see you guys in the next stream tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you all later. Tune in tomorrow as we clear Gilneas zone.